there's New York, there's London. No, there's a whole world out there. And now there's Saudi Arabia for boxing. This is such a monumental opportunity for our sport. And you're not just bringing a fight to the kingdom, you are bringing the biggest fight in world boxing, the biggest prize in boxing, the World Heavyweight Championship. Not a one-off fight, a rematch of one of the fights of the year. Back on June the 1st at the sold-out Madison Square Garden, we witnessed one of the great heavyweight upsets of all time. This man on my right may not think it was an upset, but it did go down in history that way. It was an incredible fight, both men on the canvas, as Andy Ruiz beat Anthony Joshua to become the unified world heavyweight champion. On December the 7th in Dillia, we do it all again. For your entertainment in a purpose-built arena, open air, 16,000 people. And we love what you're doing here for sports. We love Formula E. We love the European Tour. I think WWE is great. There is nothing like the sport of boxing. You will witness an event that will go down in history. And some people looking from the outside in may think this was a strange destination. They also said that for the Rumble in the Jungle, for the Thriller in Manila. And this is an event that will go down in history just like those iconic moments in our sport. So I want to thank everybody for bringing this event here. I want to thank the fighters because, you know, for those who know the sport of boxing, for those that are new to the sport of boxing, these guys are the gladiators. They are the guys that get into the ring and fight for these belts, for the legacy and for your entertainment. And these are the guys that deserve so much respect.
Thank you to all the people from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Yeah, I feel so proud when my son won the fight. It was a dream that we have when he was 6 years old that I was training him. And I think the dreams, they come true. I've been working so hard for this team that we was going to win this the champion of the world. And it was a dream that I was going to have my Mexican Rocky, and it became true. So I feel so happy, and thank you for Eddie Hearns to give you the opportunity to fight in your car, and we're gonna be real nice to all the fans. Thank you.
I never thought I'd be fighting outside of London or outside of America. So it's a blessing and I'm humbled to be here. With the fight, I feel I was up against a good challenger at the time. And as I mentioned, I was only champion until June the 1st. And as Andy's champion right now, that will last until December the 7th, until he has to put his titles in the air and two warriors go to war and the best man will walk out victorious. I'm really looking forward to the challenge, and I'm glad that people here are supporting boxing. Some may support me, some may support Andy, but at the end of the day, we're going to have a really good night of boxing, and that's what we're all here for.
You've always said that you want the sport of boxing to take you to iconic places, to take you around the world. Your experience of Saudi Arabia for the first time, I know it's only been 24 hours, but you seem to have really enjoyed taking it all in.
Yeah, so my parents' and heritage is from Nigeria, and I was born in England. And I started boxing when I moved to London, and my cousin was training. But I was only doing it for a mindset thing. I needed to change my mindset. When I was younger, I was getting in some sort of trouble, and I wasn't really focused on my education as such. But being around the older generation, the wiser generation, they gave me a lot of game, a lot of knowledge that I could use in my day-to-day life. And I kind of started thinking as an individual. In 3 years, from being a novice to walking in the gym, I was competing at the Olympics. And by that time, I'd been to so many countries around the world representing Great Britain. I turned professional. I based myself in England, where I won the Olympic gold medal. And I've been competing out of Great Britain ever since, until the time I went to America and I lost my titles, or I should say the titles, because I feel being a champion is more than just the belts, which I've always said. Being a champion has responsibilities, and it's about having a championship mindset. So the belts that go in the air, we will fight for them again. And this time around, as I said, it's not London, it's not America, is Saudi Arabia.
June 1st, I made my dreams come true. It was a lot of sacrifice, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, and I just believed in myself, and I think I'm here for a purpose, and just want to tell everybody, if they got a dream, they got to follow through, and everything is possible. But December 7th, I know Anthony Joshua's coming hard. He's gonna come strong. I know he's gonna be preparing really good, but so am I. I'm really hungry. A lot of people saying that I'm not training, that I'm not taking it serious. But come on, I got all these belts. Like you said, there's a lot of responsibilities to this. But I'm gonna try my best, and God knows I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna keep these belts, and I'm gonna have them back in Mexico. But I'm really excited, man. December 7th, I'm gonna make another history, and I'm gonna win here the same fashion, the same way that I won June 1st, and I'm gonna prove everybody wrong. Thank you.
Yes, Andy, I've got to ask you about, you talk about how people think you've taken your foot off the gas. We've seen the new house, we've seen the Rolls Royce, congratulations on all of that, but you've achieved history, but the hunger still burns stronger than ever.
The hunger still remains. I don't want to be a 15-minute of fame. I want it to last. I want it to be a generation. I want to be a champion for more years. I want to challenge it. And I have a good fighter right here next to me. He's gonna try to take these belts, but like I said, God's with me, and we're gonna be training really hard for December 7th.
And finally, there was a lot of people talked about conspiracy theories of June the 1st, and we said the best man won on the night. People talked about Anthony wasn't up for it or whatever, but you went in there and won. Do you expect a better Anthony Joshua on December the 7th? Do you expect a tougher test this time round from now the challenger? I
sure do. He's more hungry. He wants his belts back, so I think that's what's giving me more motivation, more hungry. I want to train even harder, just because he's training even harder too. So, I only had a month and a half to train for the first fight. This time we have a whole camp, so it kind of benefits me as well. So it's just going to be an exciting fight, hell of a fight. Two big heavyweights punching each other in the face. It's going to be exciting. Tune in December 7th. It's going to be a hell of a fight.
Thank you very much, Andy Ruiz, and thank you to Anthony Joshua. Well, ticket details for the UK fans, for the American fans, Mexican fans will be released in due course. Of course, a special thanks to our UK broadcast partner, Sky Sports, and of course our American broadcast partner, DAZN, just two of the huge broadcasters that will be showing this unique event live. And after we've heard from Ravi, both fighters will come face to face for the first time in a head-to-head for the photo and the media on the stage in front of us. Thank you so much for your support. Trust me, December the 7th, you will not want to miss this. The world will stand still